The traditional conference of the Foundation for International Taxation, FIT, will be held in Mumbai from 4 to 6 December of this year. I wish to thank FIT, especially its trustees, and my good friend Mukesh Bhutani, Scientific Committee, for inviting me to contribute once again to this stellar event. The FIT conference belongs to these few conferences organized every year around the globe in which the global tax conversation is really comprehensively discussed, and I would submit advanced. The agenda of this year is no exception to the previous ones. The conference agenda will again focus on the most pressing topics: the institutional role of the OECD and the UN in the future of global tax governance, global mobility, wealth taxation, international corporate reorganization, role of tax advisors, taxation of robots, and transfer pricing disputes. As far as I'm concerned, I will have the pleasure of chairing a session on December 6th devoted to disputes and the mutual agreement procedure, the MAP. In this session, we will first of all review some of the ongoing practical difficulties relating to access and operation of the MAP. What does endeavoring to resolve a dispute really mean in practice, and what should it mean? We will in particular review some of the current pressure areas, such as audit settlements, adjustments based on anti-avoidance rules, disguised transfer pricing adjustment, and we will of course consider the relevance of recent judicial decision around the globe on the MAP framework. Next, we will move to the OECD tax certainty agenda, which will allow us to consider and look at some of the options currently on the table to improve the MAP framework. Think about the development of a BAPA-like mechanism for non-transfer pricing cases. Think of its relevance, for example, for permanent establishment exposure cases, business profits versus royalties, in other words, characterization issues. Last but not least, we will also consider the UN agenda in the area of dispute prevention and resolution. The last session, to which I will have the pleasure of contributing as a panelist this time, will be the one chaired on December 6th by Dr. Hakim Prof from the OECD on Pillar 2. Neither the chair of the session nor the topic and its burning relevance need an introduction. The latest on the side-by-side solution and many more items will be unpacked. As I'm actually looking at the agenda of the conference, I'm grasping even more the importance of this event and cannot wait to be with you all in India.